Sometimes depression just shows up. It comes without knocking, without warning signs, and without any logical reason you can point to. One morning, you wake up feeling normal, but somehow your chest feels empty, your heart feels heavy, your body feels drained, your eyes feel tight, and your mind feels like a thick fog is covering every bit of light. It's not because something big happened, not because you lost something, and not because your life is falling apart, but it still feels like something inside you has shattered, for no reason at all, like a part of you has collapsed silently. Almost like something is stealing your energy without touching anything. Depression like this confuses people. It makes them feel guilty. It makes them question if they're weak, if they're ungrateful, or if they're somehow different from everyone else. But the truth is, depression doesn't always come with a dramatic story behind it. It doesn't always come after trauma. It doesn't always show up when things are bad. Sometimes depression comes when life looks perfectly fine from the outside, when everyone assumes you're doing great, and even when you yourself don't understand what's going on. And that's the scariest part, when you don't even have answers for yourself, when you can't explain it to anyone, when all you can do is stay silent when someone asks, "What's wrong?" Because you honestly don't know what to say. You just know something feels wrong. You know something hurts on the inside. You know something is pulling you toward disappearing for a while, but you don't know what it is, why it showed up, or when it will go away. And that doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It doesn't mean your faith is lacking. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. It means you're going through a phase that sneaks in quietly. A warning from your mind and body that something deep needs attention. Maybe there's a wound you haven't seen. Maybe there's a story you never really closed. Maybe there's pressure you never realized was there. Maybe there's sadness you've been holding for too long. Depression without a reason is real. It's not drama. It's not attention-seeking. It's not being childish. And it's not something made up. It's a signal that your mind is tired, your body is exhausted, and your heart is screaming even if no sound comes out. And here's where the real challenge begins. Without a clear explanation, most people start blaming themselves. They think it's their fault. They think it's proof they can't control their life. They think it means they're not strong enough. And the more they blame themselves, the deeper they sink. Breathing feels harder. People feel farther away. And everything inside gets quieter and darker. Depression without a reason makes you lose your sense of self. It makes you lose direction. It makes you lose hope. It makes you feel like believing in the future is impossible. Because how can you fix something when you don't even know what's broken? How can you fight something when you don't know what the enemy is? How can you explain something you don't understand? So you start pretending to be strong, pretending everything's fine, pretending nothing's wrong, pretending to smile, because you're scared people will think you're weak. Scared they'll think you're weird. Scared they'll think you're dramatic. And scared you'll become a burden. But pretending doesn't heal anything. pretending actually destroys you from the inside. The longer you pretend, the heavier everything gets. Until one day it explodes in a painful way, one that's hard to fix. And sometimes too late. Challenge yourself to stop blaming yourself. Challenge yourself to admit when you're not okay. Challenge yourself to say you need help. Challenge yourself to stop hiding your pain. Challenge yourself to value every breath you take. Challenge yourself to remember that depression does not define you. You are not your depression. You are not your weakness. You are not your darkest days. You are someone who's fighting. You are someone trying to survive. You are someone who deserves to rise again. You are someone who deserves to heal. You are someone who still has hope even if you can't feel it right now. Starting today, challenge your mind to stop rejecting your feelings. Stop fighting yourself. Let yourself feel whatever you feel. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let your body rest if it's tired. Let your heart learn to feel light again. Because depression is not the end of the story. It's just a chapter, and every chapter can change. Every chapter can close. Every chapter can be rewritten. Don't forget this. You are not alone. So many people are going through the same thing. So many are fighting silently. So many are searching for light in the dark. And you're one of them. Maybe you're walking slowly. Maybe you're walking with pain. But you're still moving. And that is enough. That is strength. That is something to be proud of. And that is proof that you're still alive. As long as you can breathe, there is a chance. As long as you're still here, there is hope. So don't give up. Don't stop. Don't disappear. Challenge yourself to stay because the world still needs you. And one day, you'll be grateful you made it through today.